Hey there, friends and family. I just doing week 3 of where I'm at. People have been asking me why Unreal Engine. One of the reasons is I was hoping that one time I'd be able to program with family and friends, and with the Unreal Engine, as you can see here, it's not really code. You're not using C++ or C sharp or anything too complicated. A lot of the code is just blueprint driven, and it's as simple almost as a flowchart. Do this if this is true. Do this if this is false. You could set methods here, like fire the rifle, and you go into the fire the rifle, and that just calls a method inside of another blueprint, like your weapon object, and that will again just simple things. While he's firing the rifle, do this as long as he's holding the button down. So like because this is set up as a loop for automatic weapons, right? So it actually has automatic, and then just this is just setting the character, so it has an instance of the character, and when it fires the weapon, it's just spawning a bullet at the location. And that's kind of really why I wanted to go with Unreal. So if I end up do programming with friends or family, it's a lot easier to show them how to do it. And there's lots of YouTube videos how to do it, and you don't need to get scared about, ooh, I need to do this hardcore C++. No, no. This is even jumping is like test if he could jump. If he sprints, is he shooting? Is he firing? Is he reloading? If he's not doing those things, well then yeah, he could sprint. Well, same with reloading. Is he sprinting, firing? If not, then yeah, reload. And you could just have the animation set up in there. And that's all it is for animations. Do play animations. It's not like some crazy code-driven thing. It's nice and easy for anybody who wants to learn. The second major reason that I wanted to go with Unreal Engine is the marketplace. So in the marketplace, you could get free assets, and sooner or later you build up a collection. These are all the tons of different assets that I have available, and it goes on and on and on and on. And how I built that up is just paying for some stuff cheap on the marketplace, and not only do they have cheap stuff, but every month you go to the free. Every month they have free for this month section, and then you could just add these to your cart. These are normally 64 bucks, normally 14 bucks, but just for this month only. You know what I mean? This stuff is going to be free. Normally $83. Fully already rigged characters. Forest sets, boss enemies, market. It's going to probably have like food packs and stuff. Nice puddle industry area. Fences, trees. You know what I mean? You pick these out, and you know what I mean? Sure, you might not use them, but they're still good for blockouts, right? Um, you could still use that for just putting things in your level if you don't want to use that kind of art style in the end. Um, and look, $180 worth of value, zero bucks. Confirm order, that's it. You know what I mean? And now I own all these, and they just go back into my big library of stuff. And if you start doing it, you could slowly build a library too, and chip into the community. Sometimes the marketplace is great. You can find a lot of items for cheap when you don't have the budget. When you do have the budget, I definitely guarantee definitely recommend throwing these guys to support. They do work hard on a lot of these assets. For updates on the game, um, if I go and hit play, oh, gotta minimize this. Hit play here. I did throw up just a basic menu system this time. Like I could load the lobby up here. The lobby's here. Um, I still have the same lobby as before. Dim the lighting so it's nice and dark and creepy. Um, I got a loading screen now. I didn't have a loading screen before. Um, and then I load into where I kind of thinking is my first main level. This is using the persistent level, and here this is kind of where the characters start. I have a fog defect that I'm going to make it nice and foggy. I got ammo that I can pick up. That's another thing I have done is I made an in-depth ammo system for firing. I can now fire and make animation noise, and when I look, I have ammo and clips, and when I reload, it's actually not just throwing a full clip in there. Well, it's going to throw a full clip in there because I'm going back to 30 ammo. But that old clip doesn't just disappear. That old clip is... Sorry, I'm getting attacked by my cat. It's going to be still in there. That's why it still says 5 clips available, because there's still a clip of 14 ammo. You're just free changing to a fresh clip. So, if I hit inventory again, so I have a 15 clip ammo, a 20 clip ammo. Let's reload here. Let's see. I don't want to do 20 twice. Let's go a little lower. 16, 15 clip, 16 clip, a 20 clip. And if I hit reload again, now you see it still says 5 clips because I still technically have 5 clips of ammo. They're just not all full ammo clips. Let's see, shoot. So yeah, clip 10. I'm going to show you. I do have reloading even while aiming. So get the animation in there. Keep the HUD up here. So now if I reload, oh, still one more clip left. 19 sounds good. So now if I reload, and that's a 19 clip. I don't have any more 30 clips left. So it's going to go back between different clips. So that's back to the 9 clip. Back to this is going to be back to the 19 clip. Takes a couple seconds. I could throw that earlier in the loop so that it checks faster. But now when I run out of ammo, empty, and I hit reload, see I am down to 4 clips because 1 clip is now fully emptied out. Down to 3 clips now. So that's the ammo system I made. So it's kind of more realistic in a sense. You're not just like storing ammo up there. My cat's still attacking me. 1 second. Oh, I'm trying to do a video, kitty. I died. I also have a game over system now. So you do take time and hunger as you stand around. Not here, but in the actual game. As you stand around, you slowly, your character will get hungry. You see, I do have a hunger, a battery life, an energy, and health. You know what I mean? So after you get hungry, and your hunger goes all the way down to 0, then you start losing health slowly until you die. And when you die, you get the game over screen. So I got that in there. Again, I got my doors working. Go outside. This is my area. So these are spawning zombies here. They actually spawn and despawn efficiently. So if I walk a certain distance, they should despawn. I did this. Normally I would not do that so the player could see. I would do that so the player couldn't see that they're spawning and despawning. But when you get in range and stuff like that, they will spawn and despawn to save memory so the game doesn't just crash or something crazy. Obviously, I could go over here and you could get too far, but I could make the mesh bigger and stuff like that. They don't do damage to me yet, but I could. Again, this is only week 3, so it's not too crazy. I still have that other map. This map I will be turning into an apartment building at some point. That's why it's underneath the maps and the apartment floors. Apartment building, apartment floor. So I'm just not really using this map right now. as I don't I mean, there's not an apartment nearby in the beginning of the game. I just wanted to preset this up. So again, I got my apartment. This is just to test my interactable objects here, and I have systems. So if I try to, um, if I hit my objective, my second objective, by picking up these 3 cans, I can change my objectives to complete. See, objective complete. It'll actually change my objective. My new objective could be like, I didn't set it up yet, but it could be like, oh, go find this or find that. If I go to the door here, I got this set up, so now I can try to, it says you need a key. I can't open the door. I have set the key in the washroom here. Just an actual key object, pick that up, come back, and now I can open the door and close the door. And again, I still got my save object there, so it's still working. Oh wait, this is actually that's probably the save object. And again, I could open my inventory, and I got my 3 cans of beans. So I could eat my beans for energy and health. See, my health went up and stuff. They actually work. I could drop my can of beans on the floor, and they still work. So everything still works, and you could have a bunch, up to 20 items. That's what I had. But yeah, ammo system, loading menu system. Yeah, loading system, menu system, end game system, dying system. That's all I was able to do this week. I know it's not too much, but again, I only get a couple nights. But again, even with just 2 hours a night, I mean 3-4 nights a week, because I was only able to do it, I think 4 nights this week out of the 7 nights, and this is how much stuff I'm able to do. Like, the game could really progress pretty fast if you just put some time towards it. If you have any questions and stuff like that, because I know some family members said that they were gonna, you could just send a comment or something, and usually I think YouTube's supposed to notify me when you guys do that, and I could try to answer that, or you could just ask fam. I don't know if you have my number directly, but get a hold of me. I could try to give you any kind of knowledge you want. And yeah, that was week 3. I don't know if I have any much more I could really discuss. Other than that, Unreal is really good with a 1 persistent system, and then there's all these other maps are going to be under this system. So you load the persistent system, and that's what I kind of, another thing that's kind of just completed, and it's just going to take a sec to load up because my world is pretty big. Like I said, I think total it's like 48 kilometers square, so it's like, I don't know, 12 kilometers by 12 kilometers. It's pretty big either way. It'll take you a while to walk across the map. Could probably give you that again, a little show. I've started fixing up the roads and doing road splines and stuff like that. I guess I could show. Yeah, not too sure what kind of information a lot of family members are asking for. I know that or friends, I know just people want to see what I'm doing, and if everything's going along and stuff like that with this new project. So yeah, as you can see, I got camera. I'm gonna set my speed up to like 7 or 8 here, so max speed. Because don't click on the trees. So again, you're starting off in this little corner. You come down here, and this is gonna be like my first little town. I'm gonna try to adjust the terrain a little bit so it doesn't look like a big giant epic crater right into this, or I might kind of, I don't know, I might leave it, but yeah. And then I have my road spline there to go to my first town. Whoa, went to the 4. The road spline travels down, and see, I have the nice fog here. I just haven't saved it. This city is not in the right spot. That's the city I was modifying, but the city will be going down here at some point. And again, this is where the city is. I could turn off fog. You can always do that. Let me see it should be my fog. Sorry, I should have organized videos a little bit better. I'm just not good at, I don't actually have the video editor stuff. So I'm just trying to do all this on the fly, so I don't have to edit a bunch of stuff because I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm just a person trying to get cabin levels done. The cabin level cliffs, outer landscape, no reflection roads, no rocks. No. As you can see, this is all the stuff that's there. There's just tons and tons, and I don't have to. It's all not crashing the game because you don't have to load all of it at the same time. You load it in. Oh, oh, winter foggy lights. There we go. Fog 2 is the main one. But it also takes care of some of my lighting. So when I disable the fog, it's darker. You know what I mean? But that's it. So you see the one road go up to my oops, sorry. The road going up to the starting area comes all the way down here. I got a little tunnel going on here. You can see there. Um, I got to build the road out. Other than that, it just kind of stops at a cliff right there. It's just gonna another path if a character wants to go that way. I think I'm gonna build another little city or something there, and but primarily the character's gonna want to head this way, and where the map ends is actually going to be another map that I'm gonna load in. These mountains and stuff in the background, just to kind of give them a sense that there's more stuff out there, but it's just like the background scenery and stuff like that. But yeah, all right. I think, yeah, so I just made sure I fixed up all the roads. They look nice. Again, flattened the land around the roads so that it's nice and smooth. You can see I put a little guardrail in it. All the roads don't have guardrails yet, only some of them. Water, I got a lake. Let me see. Yeah, this is going to be a bigger city. This is just the start. Like I said, I have a bunch of city objects up there. I'm going to bring it in here. And this is where the apartment's going to be. I'm going to have an apartment in here. And one of the things that, if one of my friends do hop on this, I'm hoping he does. He's just busy right now with a couple of personal things. We're going to make random generating floors as like a kind of sub-side level, something fun to do. And every time you go down a floor, it just randomly generates and you can kill zombies and stuff like that. But it's going to be based in like one of these kind of apartments here for the real version. And but it's going to be something fun. I hope at some point I could get a multiplayer version going on. But just going to focus on single player right now, get the basics of the game, and see what I can do. Slowly, it's going to get slower and slower as building levels are just more technical, and I'm just going to want to make sure each room looks good and stuff like that. So each week, slowly, the amount of stuff that I'm getting out might seem not as much. But I'm still spending the same amount of time on it. To just get the initial start's always pretty quick, and then it's just really building the world, right? Building it to make it look good. All right, I think I probably took too much of your time up. Like I said, most of you guys know who I am, who's watching this anyway. So just give me a shout if you need me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night.